Hey everyone, welcome to the Rooster Teeth podcast. It's Christmas.
Na, 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 na.
Christmas Day?
It's the 23rd during this live stream. Oh, I'm Gus, by the way.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Chris.
Miss.
Dog!
And Gus.
That's the cutest, one of the cutest objects on the planet that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's gonna give Scrappy Dog a run for its money.
But just look at it.
Cute! A
Look
little
at it.
sweater!
Look at his head.
Her.
Oh.
Watch this.
No, Itsy.
Now you don't pay attention to me, of course.
No, that's over. Get some Fritos and then we'll talk.
That's true.
We have so many options for thumbnails with that dog.
There she goes.
Eric got a mouthful in there.
Yeah, you sound like shit. You sound sick.
I feel like shit.
Why'd you come in?
Because we have to do this.
You could have gotten someone else to do it.
Yeah, like last minute, and I'd be like, hey, can you go in and do the most important job in the company? Nobody's ready for that. Someone's got to do it. You don't have to laugh that hard, Eric.
That's the best joke you've ever made, Gus.
God damn it. It's
Or like
so hard
someone
to
in the-
invent a word.
Someone in the comments will be like, no, that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Happened with, I think, chut.
What did that mean?
I was just trying to come up with a fake money. So it's like coming off chutney. I was like, a bit of chut. But that means chewing gum in some places.
Oh. Shit.
I've heard chuddy for chewing gum.
That makes more
never chut.
sense. Chud, like
Yeah.
a cow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Cud.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, come up with a word now. Come up with a word for money.
Blof.
Blof. That sounds like a Star Wars thing.
I feel like you just need to take like a syllable, mix in like a vowel, and then like another like letter.
Just bookend it with consonants.
Yeah.
You ever taken medicine with liquor? Like,
No.
I'm not feeling very well. I'm gonna take some Tylenol and chase it with a shot of vodka.
It's probably bad for your liver.
It's probably really bad for you.
Yeah, but I can't have more until the show's over because I'm not going to come on set. So, so I have to wait. And now
He can't have more alcohol.
You can't have alcohol for an hour, so you're taking medicine now?
No, I have a toothache.
No, I have a toothache. That didn't.
I have a toothache. That's why I took medicine.
Are we talking to the soundboard? Because it makes about as much sense.
It's stomach.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
There we go. That was more energetic.
So
I was having like the dumbest problem the other day with, I think it was my PS4. No, it was with my Apple TV. It was some stupid device where if I let's say on my Apple TV, I selected a piece of content I wanted to watch. Like, so I was in the menu system of the Apple TV. Let's say I was in Disney Plus. I was going to watch The Mandalorian. And it wasn't just Disney Plus. It was any piece of content. I would go and I would hit OK on that content. The screen would go black. And then it would come back up with the content. And then be like, well, I don't want to watch this anymore. So I'd like escape out. And the screen would go black. And then come back up with the menu. It's like, why is that not instant?
Because it's switching to HDR.
Right. I know that it's like changing the format. It's going from
the signal through the cables.
Right. It's like, why? Stop it. Stop doing that. Just why isn't the menu system by default in HDR already?
I think you can set it to be.
Can I? Because I went through the settings looking for this, and I couldn't figure it out. And it was only taking like 2 seconds, but I was getting so fucking mad because I think I was looking for something. So I was going through a bunch of content. I was like, every time I have to look for something, it's costing me 3 seconds of my life, and I'm fucking furious. Like I had to look at 10 things. Like there's 30 seconds.
Dude, technology makes people the worst.
No, it's
you end up actually getting annoyed about such nothing issues.
Like before this, I would have had to go get discs and find them and eject them and put them in. Like I'm sorting through on-demand entertainment. That's like 4K HDR, and I'm getting mad that it's taking a second.
I don't know what happened. There's a shift that happened in my mindset where I just like stopped caring. Like things take longer now, every now and then, or like if something's broken, I'm just like, whatever.
I'm getting that way.
It's because
Like, is it?
you're young. You think you have a lot of time. Let me tell
No,
you,
it's-
you don't. Every second matters. Live life to
How
its
long
fullest.
did you spend trying to fix it?
Combine your eggnog and your almond breeze. I think I spent like 10 minutes looking at it. Right, it's like way longer than the issue would have caused.
Obi-Wan says to Luke. He says something.
Use the Force.
He says that too. But he says something the wrong way. And because Luke's in the scene with him, he repeats it back to him the wrong way. But then in the rest of the movie, he says it the other way. I just can't remember what it was. It was when he's like doing the spa and all that stuff.
Lightsaber.
Nope, wasn't that.
Lightsaber.
It'll come to me.
Jedi.
Oh, he says, Obi-Wan says Yoh-dah at one point.
Yoda.
I was going to
Wait, when
say
did
that.
he say Yoh-dah?
Yeah.
I've been rewatching them too. I don't remember Yoh-dah.
The first time he mentioned, he's like, go to Dagobah, find Yoh-dah.
Yoh-dah. Baby Yoh-dah.
It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily.
Yeah, and now it's all like, I assume they've got people in control of that. It's like, you have to pronounce it this way.
Right.
But on the set of the original, especially the original 2, no one was there doing that.
I gave a weird gift on accident. Well, so this isn't a Christmas gift. This is not a Christmas gift. This is a birthday gift. But Zach Anner was staying at my place for a few weeks.
Well, you guys ate at Olive Garden every day.
Yes. And he'd never slept with
A woman.
a weighted blanket, and so I was like, "Hey, do you want to use?"
Just kidding.
And so I was like, "Do you want to use my weighted blanket?" And I let him use it while I was staying, and he like loved it. He's like, "Oh man, it's great feeling. Like I don't feel as alone at night."
Aw.
But like like jokingly, it's like a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah."
Sleeping on top of me.
And so then his birthday was in November or something. So I was like, "Oh, hey, what's your address?" And I'll send you something. And then I sent him a weighted blanket. And I was like, hey, did you get your package? And he's like, no, go check. I'll go check. I'm like, oh yeah, I checked the next day. Like, hey, did you get your packet? And I was talking to him on the phone. He's like, yeah, thanks so much for the present. I might need your help using it. I don't, and like, you might have to like, whenever if you're because I know you're coming to LA, maybe you could help me use it because I will definitely. We should film it because I don't know, it might make a mess in the bathtub.
What?
And I don't know if it's gonna like stain or
What happened?
You're like, what do you think I bought?
Order the wrong thing?
And I was like, I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, well, you got me the sticky bathtub goo, the glitter kid goo. And I was like, what are you talking about?
I don't even know what that is.
I checked my Amazon order, and I think it was in my mailbox. I think it was a
Your
conversation.
shopping cart?
Yeah. And I think it was from during Extra Life or something. We had talked about one bit being like this. There's this like bathroom slime goo for kids. It's called slime bath. And it's like, it makes your bathtub goo and it's purple. And I put it in my cart and forgot about it. And I accidentally sent him that.
But like just that, not even that, and the weighted blanket.
The weighted blanket just didn't come for another couple days.
Oh.
So that would
He opened it up and he's like, bathroom slime.
And it's funny because you're like, did you get your present? I sent you something really nice.
And it's like for kids. It's got like kids on it. It was the most confusing like 5 minutes.
But he's gonna use it, right?
Slime bath?
Baff. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's except for it's the glitter one. So it was like a purple.
How do you get rid of that?
Is it just like
Well, we haven't. I don't know.
open
He
up the
hasn't
drain.
used it yet.
Wouldn't that clog all your shit?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
it
guess
like
it's
dissolves after a
water-based.
certain amount of time, or I don't even know how that would work.
Just ask for money. I don't think there's any problem in setting that up. I think I've been to weddings like that before, where it's like,
It makes it easier too.
just do that.
Or just like, here's my Venmo account.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to somehow.
Put the bride emoji. That way I know it's just
Would you be annoyed if I talked to everyone who was going to your wedding and I convinced everyone to get you a blender? Just like everyone.
Yes, I would be mad, Gavin.
You'd have
Thank you for
a ton of
asking.
store credit at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Remind me
That's
never
so
to
funny.
invite Gavin to any function that I am hosting.
We're totally gonna do this.
That's so
It's
funny.
like the
Gavin.
same model too.
If you do that, I'm gonna make you walk me down the fucking aisle.
Give you away.
Yeah,
Step aside, Larry.
that's where you and Larry can really argue.
I love her way more.
So every year they do this thing called the Christmas cast. And I don't know how it started, Eric, you might have to jump in, but it was this thing where they all bring a food item that they eat on the show. And it's usually either something really gross or something that would be really terrible to consume a lot of. For example, I think
I think that's where they had the surstrumming, right?
the surströmming, and I want to say Brian did like condensed chicken noodle soup, but like 20 cans of it.
Ugh.
So like the sodium should have killed him.
It was.
He vomited it.
So we've done a lot of weird foods. I think Brian is always my MVP for that because he ate an
Brian.
entire KFC family meal by himself. That was one
All
year.
the sides and everything.
I mean, everything.
Everything.
He sat and he ate the entire thing. It was too much, obviously. He ate, I think he made like a whole salad, but didn't
nothing was like cut. He ate like fruits and vegetables, like with skin on, like just biting into a banana,
Yeah.
like biting into an orange, all that
Lemons.
stuff. Yeah, he drank a whole thing of honey, but I guess if you drink like a lot of honey by itself, it can like make you really sick or kill you. So he washed it down with a whole bunch of wine. If you go and find the highlights, the best ever is Sean Chatfield drinking an entire, not like a regular bottle of wine, like those big
Like the value pack.
yeah, huge thing of wine. He throws up the way that a fire hydrant is like opened.
Yeah.
It's insane. But Rocco kept
hydrant.
putting like butter on Sean's face.
Yeah.
But Sean was so drunk he couldn't defend himself. So Christmas cast is always an abundance and then throwing up. So now they've moved into food competitions, eating a whole bunch of food
I tuned in
as
this
fast
year,
as they can.
and they were eating broccoli.
So there was one that was just how many of these florets of broccoli can you eat, whatever, and it got to like these rounds deeper and deeper, and the final round was duck tongue. So they had to eat as many duck tongues as they could.
As many.
Yeah.
It's
How
not
many
even,
was the most?
I don't remember, but it was too many, and they have little bones in them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, ducks have bones in their tongue?
Yeah,
I like that competition immediately puts you in like the top 1% of like the people who have consumed the most duck tongues.
Yeah,
Like, because
yeah.
no one's had duck tongues. Like, you have
You're
like
up
two
there.
of them, and it's like, I'm in.
you're upper echelon.
Yeah.
How did that start? Like, what was the thing that was like, let's do this for
It
Christmas?
started a long time ago, and it was like, oh, I think it was when the podcast was starting. And it was, I think we could drink a whole gallon of milk in an hour. And everyone going, no, you can't. And then they're like, no, we'll do it. So they did it, and they couldn't do it, and everyone threw up. And then the next year, it was like, well, let's just do it with like weird foods. So it's bringing like a huge thing of mayonnaise or ketchup or whatever, and it's just disgusting.
The grossest part of the Christmas cast to me, and I'm sorry, Gavin, if this makes you sick, but the fact that Rocco wears the same thing every year, and it has dried vomit.
oh.
It is.
It's like
so-
a Santa costume.
He's had it for years, and Sean finds it and throws it away, but Rocco recovers it somehow.
So not only is it covered in vomit, it's also been in the trash.
Yeah. So last year it was eating a lot of sour cream was one of the things, and it got all over Rocco. But Rocco knew that he wanted it for the year after, so he put it in a bag and shoved it in the corner of his office. And he didn't reveal that he still had it until he was on the show. And he said, this has been in the bag in the corner of my office for a year.
Oh my
And
God.
he pulled it out. He put it on. It smelled terrible. It was just everyone going, oh. And then he started licking it.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Fuck off.
Why don't we have a show like that?
No,
That's
we're
called
not
Extra
having a show
Life,
like that. I left that. I'm not doing that. That's,
I was
Just
there one
slowly
year.
acquire that whole company.
Yeah, if you want
Like
to watch
until
it,
we just have all of Mega 64.
I
and
was
they'll
there
just do
one
it
year
here.
for it.
Oh, yeah.
For Christmas cast. And I remember thinking, like, I really hope they don't make me eat anything, or like, I hope I don't have to bring anything because I'm there. Because everyone, also, you guys have a lot of people watching the show
yeah.
too, so people bring their own shit to eat. And I copped out by saying, I'll just take a bite of everybody's thing.
That's just
Everyone wants
delicious.
to be
And most
there,
of it
but
was
no one
good.
wants to eat anything.
Right.
I mean, it really is bad. Because I produced the whole thing and I would be punching it. So I would just go, well, I have to work
Right.
the cameras. But the smell, Gavin, the smell of vomit all in one bucket from half-eaten food is with that surströmming, we couldn't get the smell out for like a week. It was miserable.
At least it's not like summer where it's hot as well.
Well, I mean, it's San Diego, so it just gets hot during that's our old studio was just a place where they used to like repair cars, like a garage kind of like bay.
Yeah.
So there was no insulation, so it would always just get super, super hot and then super, super cold. So the smell would like bake in and then
reactivate when it was
and then
And
never
you have
release.
a fucking sour cream
Yep.
suit in the
How-
corner.
How much for you to like get a small bucket of water, put in Rocco's old outfit with all the stains on, leave it in there for a night, pull it out, and then drink a cup of that water the next day?
No.
No.
That's like there's my eyes water. That's disgusting. I
feel
know. There's like different colors on it and stuff. From there.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, there's
So-
different colors.
So check it out, youtube.com/Vegas64. They
Merry
just put it up today.
My favorite
Well,
thing is the cut down that they would do of like, it was like a minute or minute and a half. And it's just like, season's greetings.
It's really
Merry
bad.
Christmas.
It's,
Yeah.
ugh.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. We'll be live next week.
Bye
Happy
now.
Christmas.
All right.
Bye. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this episode of the podcast. As always, there's some videos right down here below you can click on and watch if you like this program. You can also click on that bell over there to get notified whenever we have new videos. And leave us a comment. Let us know what's the best Christmas present you ever got, or a Hanukkah present,
Or just present.
or just a
Or
present,
worst.
or worst. Leave a comment.